After spending so much time and effort organising your corporate event, the big day comes and goes. But now what? How can you measure the outcomes? The room was packed. Over 10,000 photos have been posted on Instagram, 300 tweets on Twitter. The sponsors are congratulating you on a job well done. But how can you turn all this data into information relevant for decision making? Today, we will show you how to calculate an event return on investment. Let's get started. What is event ROI? Return on investment, most commonly known as ROI, tells you the percentage of return on the investment made to hold your event. It's easy enough to calculate. Revenue minus investment divided by investment times 1,000 equals ROI. Sometimes applying this formula to measure an event's impact is difficult, as many of the profits obtained go beyond those of the immediate economic variety. So to do it correctly, let's go back to the beginning. Why did you decide to hold your event in the first place? If your purpose was to launch a new product onto the market, then the data to measure won't be the same as if what you sought was brand recognition. To clearly measure the extent of your goal achievement, start by defining the KPIs relevant to your event. How to define your event's KPIs? An event is made up of an entire lineup of intangible and emotional aspects that may be hard to measure when you want to calculate your event ROI. Precisely for this reason, it's essential to define from the beginning your key performance indicators. In other words, define the parameters you consider important and that can be measured. Each of them must be based on the fulfillment of your goals, and for them to be reliable, their characteristics should be SMART. That means specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. For example, if the goal of your event is to generate brand recognition, two highly significant KPIs might be an increase in social media followers and website traffic. The most common KPIs to track in events are sponsorships, ticket or product sales, reactions on social media, mentions in the media, new subscribers or followers, website traffic, Google searches, or satisfaction surveys taken in the event. But it is important to go beyond the most obvious indicators. So find the small pieces of information that have the potential that redefine your next campaign. And if you want to measure the results of a virtual event, thanks to the technologies developed with this type of events, we are able to access indicators such as event registration channel, simultaneous connections, accrued connections by the end of the event, average connection time, votes and exact answers to questions asked, subsequent views and downloads of the event, clicks on the digital invitation, etc. Why is it important to measure your event ROI? If you don't measure it, you can't manage it. Therefore, if you want your event to be successful even after the applause has died down, you need tools that give you reliable data to defend and optimize the outcomes of your actions. And Event ROI empowers you to do just that. It allows you to improve your planning and save time in the future, attribute proper value to the efforts behind organising an event, optimise the budget of your next event, offer tools to sponsors to justify investment in their companies, create sales tools for the next event, build communication activities to attract more followers and customers, show authority on the market. How to measure event ROI and optimise its measurement. Great! You've defined your event goals and chosen the most important KPIs. Now there are 3 ways to gather that information. 1. Annual measurement of ROI. It's not ideal, but you can often get information from many sources, and you have no other choice than to gather these data manually. 2. Automation of ROI measurement. This would be the ideal scenario. There are platforms like HubSpot, Eventia, Google Data Studio, Meltwater, and We Love ROI that empower you to centralize and measure the information with a high degree of accuracy. This way, the data gathered will be even more valuable, such as determining the presentations that got the best results, what marketing actions attracted the most spectators, when audience attention declined. 3. Creating an app to measure the event ROI. Another option is to develop a low-cost app to measure the ROI of your event. This enables you to interact with spectators and accurately measure instant reactions, mass interaction with questions, or votes. Virtual event and hybrid event ROI. Organising events through technology used to hold virtual and hybrid events is probably the most effective way to measure your event ROI. Over the past years, many events have only been possible thanks to digitalization. But what you may not know is that an online event offers many more possibilities for data compilation in terms of the measuring and analysis, such as the number of attendees per session, whether they are passive, active, and if they've interacted, the number of attendees highly committed to the brand, or the number and type of actions taken, like questions answered, purchases, content downloads during streaming, etc. And that's all for today. If you're aware of any other advantages that event ROI can bring, we'd love to hear from you in the comments section. We hope you found this video helpful. If you want to find out about common sound mistakes to avoid at events or learn more about LED screens, check out these videos. Make sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel to never miss out on any essential content on the technical production and organisation of face-to-face, hybrid and virtual events. Thanks for watching and see you next time.